Around Somalia's capital, Mogadishu, thousands of security cameras have been installed. Their primary goal is to monitor and capture the activity of al-Shabaab militants. For nearly 2 decades, bombings and shootings have plagued Mogadishu as the Islamist group continues its fight to overthrow the government. But in a city where the militants have eyes and ears everywhere, some businesses who have installed cameras have come under attack. According to an official, at least 3 people have been killed and 4 wounded in assaults on businesses since the start of October. Several businessmen told Reuters al-Shabaab had ordered them to take down the cameras, but government officials warned they could face consequences for doing so.
100 people died and almost 300 people were wounded in the explosion, and the number may increase. Other dead and injured will come out later. It is the second Zobe attack, and it is the same people in the same place.
At least 12 people have been killed in Somalia's capital, Mogadishu, after al-Qaeda-linked militants attacked a hotel. They seized hostages, and authorities were still battling to free them nearly 20 hours later, an intelligence officer said on Saturday. The attackers blasted their way into the Hyatt Hotel with 2 car bombs on Friday evening, before opening fire. Somalia's al-Shabaab insurgents have claimed responsibility. The intelligence officer, who gave his name only as Mohammed, said at least 12 people, mostly civilians, were confirmed dead. He said the gunmen were holding an unknown number of hostages on the 2nd floor, preventing authorities from using heavy weapons. They had also bombed out the stairs to make it harder to access upper floors. The Hyatt Hotel is popular with lawmakers and other government officials. There was no immediate information on whether any were caught up in the siege. This was the first major attack since President Hassan Sheikh Mohammed took office in May. Somali forces have ended a deadly siege at a hotel in the capital Mogadishu and freed more than 100 hostages, authorities said on Sunday. 21 people were confirmed dead and 117 injured. Minister for Health Ali Haji told Somali State TV, adding the real toll could be higher. Elite armed forces battled al-Qaeda-linked militants for 30 hours after the jihadists blasted and shot their way into the Hyatt Hotel on Friday evening.
This is the devastation after al-Shabaab militants attacked several police stations and security checkpoints in Somalia's capital Mogadishu early on Wednesday, according to officials and the militants. The attacks came as indirect parliamentary elections are held. Elections for lawmakers are currently due to be completed on February 25th. State TV reported that at least 5 people, including children, were killed in the attacks. Mohammed Abdi recalled the moment the attacks hit.
We were asleep when we were woken up by a huge explosion and gunfire coming from the Kada police station, and we were shocked. Our house was also completely destroyed in the explosion.
A spokesperson from the militant group said fighters hit government targets in 4 districts in the capital and another area on the outskirts. He said the militants overran government bases and seized military vehicles and weapons. It was not immediately possible to verify those claims. Speaking shortly after the attacks, a Mogadishu police spokesperson said security forces were exchanging gunfire with the militants. It did not give further details. The al-Qaeda-linked militants carry out frequent attacks against the government and last week attacked a minibus carrying election delegates.